Venom the Last Dance spares no time in telling us that these characters will be back and that there is a lot of stuff in motion behind the scenes. So let's talk about the post-credit scene for this film and how we have officially entered the Secret Wars battle world. Okay, so this is going to play off of the last video I made on the mid-credit scene. They both kind of go hand in hand, so if you haven't watched that, I suggest watching it. It's talking about how KNULL factors into the future, into Spider-Man 4, and what they do with KNULL. So again, I highly recommend watching that video first. But if you just want the post-credit scene, here we go. So, during the film, we obviously know that everybody, including Eddie Brock, is pretty well aware of the multiverse. We know that the symbiote has a hive mind. We saw that KNULL is now about to attack. He's getting ready to execute a major plan. Now, of course, what this major plan is, we're going to have to wait and see. But the post-credit scene is a big hint as to what's to come. So if you guys remember, in Spider-Man No Way Home and the last Venom film, they both dabble in the MCU. And of course, the bartender is here listening to Eddie tell his crazy tale of, you know, the events of the MCU and what he's seen, or has seen so far. Well, that same character returns in Venom the Last Dance. But obviously, this is like a different thing. You know, it's like a multiversal thing that they're going for here, which factors into the post-credit scene. Because what happens is, once the credits are done rolling, we got the bartender who ends up wandering out of a cave in a very confused state, screaming for help, looking for anybody that might be here in this land. As the camera pans over, we see that it's this like desolate, destroyed landscape. And while he's looking around, he ends up wandering off, and the camera then pans over to show us that a vial is broken and that he's wandering off into the landscape, which coincidentally enough looks just like the Void from Deadpool and Wolverine and Loki. Now, whether or not this is a deep connection and a hint that they are now in the MCU, or that this is like him waking up in the MCU version of Area 51 through multiversing, or he's just in the normal one, we don't know. This could be Battle World, it could not. They could put it here as a placeholder to see what plans are, well, in development with Marvel Studios or whatever else. And if you really think about it, if they're setting up Spider-Man 4 to be the King in Black in that, and that that's what the whole film is about, and that it's going to be a Battle World film, this might be leaning into that. Or Sony could be pulling a fast one, the way they did with Morbius, Misdirection, and multiple times with all their other films, and lying to everybody. We just don't know. But the clear implication here is that we are getting some sort of permutation of Secret Wars Battle World that's going to involve KNULL, Venom, more symbiotes, and whatever else is next. And I think that's pretty crazy. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens and how this all plays out. But, man, it's a crazy film with a lot of Sony-isms. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.